All right, so I'm officially streaming. You can start your Vance bashing now.
Hey,
That's all
Mr.
you do.
DM, I have a question. Last session, for those who did watch the video from last session, you'll be up to speed on this. Vigo received a lucky set of lockpicks from Vance as a bribe. It was a blatant bribe, and Vigo's nowhere fallen for that thing, so it still hadn't gotten Vance off his hit list. But I do not see them on my character sheet, and I've been looking for them.
So I think I made it so I didn't add the actual lockpicks to your character sheet, but I did add the bonus to your sheet. When you do a lockpick test, yes. So do a Thieves Tool check real quick with your dexterity bonus, obviously.
I just click on Thieves Tools then.
Yep. Click on Thieves Tools, and it should automatically be added into your total.
Hang on, try that again. I'm clicking the word Thieves Tools and nothing's happening. Do I hit query instead?
Yeah, well, you just click it and it'll put up a mini thing that you say dexterity and submit it. Like that. Yep, it adds a +2 in it. Yep. So that
I will, but then you do.
So that +2 in the middle is from your lucky thieves, lucky lockpicks.
Okay, and is it if I roll a nat 1, they don't break?
However, I do on a nat 1 you roll a d20, and then on a nat 1 they break. So you have a double chance for them to not break, essentially.
I see. Okay, thank you for that.
Whereas with regular lockpicks, if you roll nat 1, they're gone. That's how I do them. But now that you have these special ones, they're a little bit more durable.
All right.
There is, however, in the items, the very last thing is your lucky lockpick. So I did add them. I just didn't put them on your character sheet.
Okay, because I have my Lock of Trickery is the last item I have in my items list.
Correct.
And I have a question. Second question. Thank you for that. Second question. I have a mint elixir, and I don't recall where I got it from or what it is, unless you're going to tell me it's just a bottle of medieval scope.
A minty elixir.
And if I don't know what it is, I'm just going to shove it at Mood and say, identify the darn thing.
I was going to say, yeah, it's something. I don't remember what.
Okay. So for right now, it's scope, but I'm not going to drink it because I'm going to shove it at Mood, and since I believe he's not here tonight, we can resolve that at a later date.
That's kind of funny, Sparrow. All right, let's see here. We're gonna Google this potion real quick. D&D potion that smells like mint. Let's see here. What do we got? Probably some random potion table I rolled and I don't remember what it was. I don't think that's it. Oh, we might use that anyways. I don't know. I'll look it up.
Okay. Not sweating. It just was curious. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I'll figure out what it is and I will let you know eventually. I don't know where it would have. Let me see if I have it in the GM part about it. Nope, that's not there. Yeah, I have no idea, good sir.
Not a problem. I'll leave that on your to-do list for the week, and if it's something critical, I figure we'll have it by next week, and you'll let me know otherwise.
Yeah,
Again,
definitely.
Plan is just hand it to Mood and go, here, identify this when you get time.
Yep, pretty much. All right. So who would like to recap what happened last week?
Not Vigo. I've already added content today. I shouldn't have to do it again.
Your content creation is done for the day.
Vigo nominates Mel.
Mel's put on the spot.
I don't have any notes really for last time. I've got
Shock, gasp, horror.
You're usually the good note taker.
Yerbach guards the mayor, and then things we bought and sold.
Wow.
I think we went. Well, I don't know how we got to the new town. Did Mood transport us? We went to the new town. Looks like we got some tunnels that are underground that we can get around in. I don't know.
Wow, that hurts. All that content I created last time, and you just blow it off to whatever.
Right.
Vigo discovered a black market underground and leading
that's
to
right.
all of these tunnels. The Church of Crathe, which is the town we're in, also follows Bane. Iandis has a manor here whose staff is, oh, I don't remember which side it is, but they're like not as loyal as his main keep, or they're more loyal. I don't remember which direction it is. My notes say they're more loyal, but that doesn't sound right.
Nope. Option A.
Okay, they're not loyal. Okay. I was like, I'm looking at my notes and I'm like, that's wrong.
I really hope Eric is typing out the synopsis for the week, because I just see that he's typing in Discord.
And so kind of where we left last session after buying a handful of things was Silas and I were going to go check out the church, and then we were going to skip over to the manor and figure out what's going on there, just to kind of do some recon around town. I think that's everything.
Correct. So the plan is initially we had discussed sending Sig, and then later Sig and Silas to go and look at the church and kind of get the feel of how that is, so we know if we can remove them with ease or with difficulty. And then we'd go see the manor, thinking that we could convert the manor guards to our side, and then kind of have another place we could stage out of if we weren't staging out of the local tavern, where Vigo knows a guy who knows a guy who's friends with somebody else that Vigo knows. So, of course, that just makes Vigo, good contact with everybody. So, Sig, what do you need before you want to go to the church?
I don't particularly think I need anything. I just need to change my clothes, throw on some vestments, and call it a day. I think that's it. Yeah.
What vestments are you going to throw on, dear friend?
He just has a plain gray robe. He just kind of carries around. It's more of a pilgrim's robe and a religious traveling robe than anything else, but it still denotes oneself as a religious individual.
I like the sound of that. Does it specify a specific religion, or just mean you're a follower of some religion?
No, it's plain enough. The knights were intelligent enough to know that local customs are important and to not be super flashy about their own personal beliefs. But just like, no, let's keep that low key. No need to be flashy. Let's let people believe what they want, but still mark and denote ourselves as such. Oh, I need my water.
No water allowed. All right, Silas, are you doing anything to prepare for your adventure to the church?
I actually might. I think I updated my spells already. Where's my... I think I might cast Death Ward on myself, just in case.
Would I? Yeah, I would. I'm not going to finish that question.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cast Death Ward on myself, just in case anything goes down, as well as cast Warding Bond on Sig. So I hand you a silver ring to put on.
Oh, proposal already? You're so kind.
What's your answer, Sig?
Absolutely.
I mean, to each their own, but this is for protection, and you know that.
I do. It's just fun to mess with you.
It's because I do care about everybody here, regardless of like anything else. And that's I'm still wearing all my stuff, so I think we're good there.
All right. Dunnigan, are you in here?
I'm right here.
Perfect. Do you want to do anything?
What are we doing? I'm handling stuff for a soccer team at the moment. I haven't been paying attention. What's going on?
No worries. They're just thinking about going to the church to see what's going on there and try and take over.
Do I smell a fight?
Make a perception check. Like, you
Sure.
mean in the future or like currently in the city somewhere?
In the future, but like both?
Okay.
I'm with both.
Vigo's going to be honest and say this is more of a peek and sneak versus a punch and slash. So we'd like to not have any kind of violence right now. If that helps you focus on your soccer team, now would be the time to do that.
Oh no, I've got everything sorted out for my soccer team. All I'm getting at this point is my players' jersey numbers for a tournament this weekend.
Well, best wishes to the players.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, and Mr. DM, we decided that the church is the second from the right on the top portion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there any place Vigo can go and perch and play gargoyle and look down and see what's going on?
Yeah, of course.
No, the red ring is the manor house, which we're going to later.
Ah, yes. So try to this one.
Correct. It has an unfinished tunnel into the church, which means they didn't want to open a tunnel entrance and let Bane wander in and find the hub. So one mission will be turn the church and then finish the tunnel entrance back to the hub.
Okay. Mel, is there anything you want to do?
She just said she was BRBing.
Oh. We got Sig, we got Vigo. Mood is unfortunately not with us tonight.
What a goober.
Yeah, I'll figure out what that potion was in the off week. I'm
not worried about it
don't
right now.
remember.
I haven't used it yet, so I'm guessing it's something. But what is this? Is a high distributor? Is this right here below the church?
Hold on, I'm not on that map.
High distillery?
You have
High district?
Yeah, high district.
High district. Okay, a high district. So can Vigo go perch on some rooftop in the high district and just look down on the church so he can be ready with a bow and arrow in case long range support is needed?
Yeah, of course.
And also to watch if our guys are followed when they leave.
All right. Just make a general perception check for me.
Oh, and also before I head out, Vigo would like to speak to the barkeep,
Okay.
my good friend, and let him know that we're going to make a little visit because some of the guys are feeling religious. So if any of his people are in that area, let him know that's where we're going right now.
All righty. Shh, Sparrow, don't worry about it. All right. So you guys make your way to the church. Silas, you're going to a Sig, yes?
Correct.
Alrighty. Let me do this. As you enter the beautiful church, you hear chanting and praying, and the priestess behind the counter says, "This person, Vigo, did they meet your contact? Your cousin?"
The party walked into the bar with me, so I mean he knows what they'll look like.
Yeah. You see a very familiar figure bleeding out on top of this altar. It's the same figure that Vigo has spoken to. And this priestess goes, "This person has betrayed our city and has betrayed Bane. And for that, they will be sacrificed to Bane." And they're just cheering throughout the audience as she brings a sacrificial dagger down and stabs Georgie as he bleeds out on the table.
Uh-oh.
And as you enter and you see this scene, she says, "The heathens enter the church. Seize them." What do you do?
So when I posted that scene from Kingsman, I didn't really actually want to go through that scene.
Can I be perfectly honest with you? I didn't even watch it.
How have you not seen that scene?
I didn't watch it, and
Oh.
I've never seen Kingsman, so I had no idea what you're talking about.
That
So
scene,
no
is-
spoilers. Go watch the movie.
Go
that
watch the
scene is
movie.
perfection.
All right, that's it for the
It
session.
int-
I'm gonna go watch a movie. We'll see you guys later.
It introduced Freebird to a generation that had never heard Freebird.
That's not
it-
true. I heard Freebird before that.
Okay, but like you're older than me, I think.
I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. I know
I'm
we're
23.
I'm 3 years older than you. Like
There you
not-
go. They're different generations, buddy. You're a millennial. I'm Gen Z.
Oh,
I've
I
only
heard
seen it
Freebird.
once. I don't even know what you're talking about.
But I also grew up in the South. If you don't know Freebird in the South,
You get hanged, don't
something
you?
bad happens. I don't know what, but something bad would happen.
So good thing I put everything on. I did. Do we stand ground, or do you want to bum rush it first?
run.
Beat feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 24, 25, and there's only 2 of us.
Is that it? Y'all have it. Y'all got it.
I mean,
Goodness.
I don't dislike the odds.
Who has Fireball?
Neither of us.
You're
You
telling
want
me
to bet?
You have-
Huh?
I have something close to it. Like, I guess we need to roll initiative because
All right,
Let's go.
let's go. Roll initiative, suckers.
How
I
dare
mean,
you
my lovely players.
fight without me? How dare you fight without me?
All right, ignore the name. Okay,
What name?
that name.
Maybe he smells the fight.
I see nothing. There's
Do
no
I
name.
smell the fight?
No, you do not. God damn.
Do I smell the fight?
No, you do not.
all right. Well, my initiative is 6.
Still better than that vampire priestess.
All right, so you are up first.
All right. So I didn't want to. I thought we'd have a little more time than this. This is just gonna get fun. So that's half my movement, and then if I did my math right, I should be able to do. Oh, it's a 20-foot cone. I thought it was a 30-foot cone. It's annoying. That math Can I move one closer? No. Okay. So I'm gonna shoot fire breath on these 6 right
Oh,
here.
okay. Is it half damage if they succeed?
Yes.
Okay, roll damage.
Okay. At 11th level is 3 rolls, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Ah, that's terrible.
Even at half damage, it kills them all.
Ha Okay. So, and then just a point of clarification. It says when I take the attack action, you can place one of. Oh, never mind. I know how to read.
Are you sure?
No, I'm actually fairly positive I don't know how to read. So we're gonna almost finish my movement up to there. Attack this cultist right here. I know they're probably just petitioners, but I need to get them out of the way.
Plus 12. What
Yeah.
the hell?
Yeah. So I'm guessing this one goes bye-bye.
Yeah, that one goes bye-bye. No, they have a 31 AC. What you gonna do about it?
35, 20, okay.
1 second, y'all.
I have 5 more feet of movement. I just committed a war crime. I bet. Bonus action, we're gonna knock out this one. And I'm gonna actually knock this one out.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Already done.
Oh, yeah, 29. Yeah, they are unconscious on the ground.
Cool. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
And this is all like just slightly on or my ping. This is all just like slightly on fire.
She yells out,
Oh.
as you can see, they kill your brethren, kill them! And they are all just gonna move in on you.
Okay, bring it.
30.
I'm gonna do the same thing, like
30. These will be one closer. All right, they're gonna dash to get to you. This is not gonna be pretty. This one doesn't even care. They're gonna stand over their friend. All right, they're all gonna attack. They all get +2 to their attack. They're all flanking you. What's your AC?
19.
All right, so they have to get a 17 or higher on this roll. Oh my god.
8 attacks, go for it.
Yeah, hold
Yep,
on.
bring it.
Want to make sure this goes to everybody. An angry mob beat down. You're right, Sparrow.
You get a +1 AC for your warding bond.
Never mind, it's 20.
All right, let's see this. All right, starting with the upper left-hand corner, they all get 1 attack. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, wait, I got
5,
1.
6.
That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, adding 2 to everyone.
I take
So
2
the
hits?
second one
One hit.
hits, and the 19 will go to a 21, so 2 hits. So you can take a total of 6 damage from this angry mob.
Okay.
You only take 3 damage, and I take the other 3.
Okay.
Can I just say that you have done in one turn, you've killed more people than everything Clarence Twicewired killed in his whole time with us.
I'm bringing Clarence back as a boss now. Not like it'll matter for you guys.
Take care of the lady up front. I got these fools.
Alright.
All right, Silas, it's your turn.
This one's gonna be fun.
So I will say she's not actually a vampire.
Okay.
It was just the most appropriate stat block that I could find for this.
Alright.
That's why I said ignore the name.
So 30's right there. Right? Boop. Am I within 60 feet of her?
I don't know, are you?
You're in 55.
55, sir.
All right. I'm gonna cast Sunbeam.
Okay, go for it. That is
And
con
Tool
save.
is my favorite. I love the ruler tool.
So a 7, she fails.
all right. And that is 68.
It is
Alrighty.
blinded.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh shit.
33 points of damage.
Oh, I thought you said 68. Never mind. So
That's 68 of damage.
That's much
And
better for her. that is still not a good day for her.
And she's blinded.
Mm-hmm.
And she would have it's a concentration spell. I'm trying to figure that out, but that's my turn.
I have come into a very interesting series of events here. Is Sig gonna die?
Yes.
I see.
This is Sig's Jackie Chan moment.
I don't see a ladder though.
He'll flip over one of the benches and crawl up it or something.
Yep.
Okay, this is the time to break out every Jet Li, Jackie Chan, wire kung fu, black belt theater movie you've ever seen, and go to town, man.
Let's see. Let's do. Yep. Okay.
Well,
I-
there's one in between us, and I already have the GIF of exactly what I want to do picked out.
So right
I'm-
here on
I'm-
Usig, because she
I'm
rolled
excited
high
for you.
enough on her intelligence check, she's gonna cast Flame Strike. It's not a point
Okay.
that you can see. So it's gonna hit all her allies too. All her allies are gonna die.
Oh,
That
I
are
just wanted to do this. Look at game chat. That's what I was gonna do next. Oh wait, please post as a GIF. It's not the GIF.
Oh no, I already understand. I just need to see that one frame.
yeah.
I know what
I
you're doing.
know exactly what's going on.
Yep, I wanted to do that. That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Well, unfortunately for you, you don't get that luxury. However, I do need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ah!
You just barely succeed.
And I take half
Yep.
of the fire damage at least.
Yep. So half down to 4, half down to 2. So 2 fire and 16. It's actually necrotic, not radiant, because she is priestess of Bane.
So that's 18 total.
Yes.
Okay, which is actually 8 because of warding bond. And Silas takes 8.
I love
Or
it.
9. 9.
Does she get a save at the end of her turn for blindness?
Until
it doesn't
my
say.
next turn. Until
Okay.
my next turn.
Perfect. All right. It is now Sig's turn. All right. So all but the no, they're all dead. Never mind, I lied. Because it's 10 foot.
They're just all dead.
They're all dead, Dave.
So if she's blinded and Sig goes up to melee her, does he get advantage?
Yes, he does.
I'm going to sneeze as a free action
Okay. Yeah.
and just have a little bit of fire come out. I know she can't see it, but just for like my own fun, just like there was what?
Everything was peaceful until the Sig attacked.
Oh, and she even killed the unconscious one too, didn't she?
Oh, the one that I saved.
Yes.
See, now she's committing war crime. We're just gonna go. She's blinded until the start of her next turn.
Until the start of Silas's next turn.
Would I know that? Because I don't think I've seen Sunbeam from him before.
I don't believe so.
No, because the last time he used it was during the fight with Iandis, and Sig was inside the keep
Okay.
at the time, so no, Sig would have not have seen it before.
Just wanted to make sure.
Vigo with the iron trap memory.
It's kind of crazy, dude. So okay. 1. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
2.
No
20.
fucking way.
I'm gonna flurry of blows, and then I'm gonna stunning strike it.
Bro, that's fucking wild.
What the fuck?
You've used every nat 20 that you're gonna
Wow.
get in this entire
Campaign, yeah, they're done.
campaign.
Uh,
This is straight
come
up.
on, come on, give me all 4, give me all 4. God damn it.
Ah, straight up.
You're stunning blow the first one you said?
This has got some
Stunning
fucking
strike
scripted.
the last 2. Well, the first one if it doesn't hit.
That's a nat 1. First one, she's stunned.
All right, cool. So then, yeah, that's 16, 18, 24, 12.
All right.
That's 60 points of
Did that-
damage.
Silas,
Crit
it's your
roll?
turn. Yeah,
Wait,
it
wait,
was
wait, wait.
crits.
2d6. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry,
But
I'm like looking
but
at
the damage
math.
has not been doubled. The damage is just rolling straight damage. You got to double that.
Yeah, I was gonna, like I'm looking at that. I'm like that math isn't right.
Yeah, it rolled the +8 is the crit.
Yeah.
Like, so it's 14 plus 2. He rolled double ones on his crit. Then 10 plus 8, he
Oh,
rolled a
okay.
2 and a 6 on his crit. Then 13 plus 11,
Okay,
he rolled a
cool,
5
cool,
and a
cool.
6 on his crit. It's right.
Okay, cool. I was just like, what is the second number? Okay, yep, we're correct. Never mind. I know how to do math. As previously established, I know how to read and I know how to do math.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry, I'm missing this because if I look at the third attack he did, where he rolled a 32 and a 15 to hit, it says
Yeah.
the damage
so-
is 2d6 plus 7.
Yeah.
So look over the second number. So it's rolling 2d6 bracket crit.
You don't add the
Yeah,
your
so it's not
modifier
it.
to it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're good. I just
Yeah, that's right.
math is
Okay.
hard.
All right,
Yeah,
I
math,
just want to check to make sure. Okay.
yeah, math is hard. I was just like new weapon, having crit with it, make sure everything's lined up. So yeah, that's
Is this the first time you've attacked with it?
yep, this is the first time I've attacked with this.
Oh boy. Alrighty.
And that is my turn. She is stunned.
No, wait. I'm
blinded,
sorry.
And the shit kicked out of her.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Vigo.
I'm sorry. I want to ask this one question again. Okay, so I'm looking at the 32 and the 15 hit. He
Yep.
rolled 2d6 plus 7.
Correct.
He rolled a 4 and a 2, which is a 6. If you double the dice.
Hold on. Nope. Stop.
for the-
It doesn't do it that way. So we got the 6 plus 7 for 13, right? That
Okay.
second number, the plus 11, is the crit roll. The extra 2d6.
Okay, that's what I messed up. Thank you. Appreciate
Got it?
I got it now. Thank you.
Perfect. No worries. I'm glad. I want to make sure it's understood. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank you.
there's some tables just double the damage, some tables double the amount of dice.
Yeah.
So
Ah,
okay.
I understand. Thank you much.
Yeah.
I wish
Alright,
there was a
that
way to
is,
make it so it would
that's my turn.
automatically, because what I do homebrew at my table is the dice are maxed for the dice are maxed, and then you roll the crit damage. So you do
Right,
max
brutal-
damage with your
brutal.
weapon, and then you do the extra crit damage. So that way it
Yeah,
feels
brutal
meaningful.
Okay.
All right.
So she's blind, stunned, and just took a massive chunk of hit points.
She's
Taking
having
90
a really
damage in
rough
6
day.
seconds.
She's having a really rough day. Silas, it is your turn.
I just get to like cast this, throw the beam again. So I'm gonna throw the beam again at her.
So as you throw the beam at her and it just engulfs her, she lets out this scream of pain as she disintegrates. And you see your matron come down and swoop up her dead ashes and disappear.
Oh, that's metal.
Her what?
Her dead ashes because she was sunbeamed to death. Like
No.
She-
What swooped down?
he thinks he saw you didn't Sig did not see this, but Silas saw a vision of his matron come down and take the ashes with her and disappear.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said the woman, the
Oh, no,
priestess,
no,
had
like-
a matron. I was like, what
no,
the
like
hell?
Silas's deity, essentially.
Oh, the one I've had a chat with a couple times.
Yes.
She seems nice. Offers some nice little chamomile and tea. It was kind of sweet.
Yeah, because she had 2 hit points left after Sig's barrage. 2 hit points, Sig. 2.
Well
Maybe-
done, Sig. We'll give you credit for the kill.
Geez, maybe I should have made her
Should've
a
killed her.
vampire.
Should have killed her.
I'm throwing radiant damage as well, though. So
Should have rolled
Yeah.
that fourth nat.
No, that
20.
is fair.
I should have rolled that fourth nat 20. I feel robbed.
Yeah, what a loser. Jeez, only 3 nat 20s in a row.
I know.
Pathetic.
Are we sure this shit wasn't scripted?
It really wasn't.
I mean, honestly.
So
I'm
from
just
the
rolling
outside of the
ones, so
church,
then
Vigo sees a couple of flashes of light, and that's all.
Yeah, pretty
That was-
much.
Everything
was
was fine
12
for me.
seconds.
Everything looks fine to me. We're good.
It was 12 seconds.
All right, go fix my boy.
I'll cast Toll the Dead, and start healing him back up.
Toll the Dead?
You mean spare the dying?
Spare the spare the dying.
Um,
Sorry.
As you go to try and save him, he is not able to come back.
Okay.
Well, why didn't you make him able to come back?
Because as a DM, I refuse.
Sig's gonna loot the room. At least the people in the room.
Okay. Looting all the commoners. Roll a d10 for me. You find 5 silver pieces between them all.
That makes sense.
They're very poor.
They are devoid of any clothing due to the flame strike.
Ah, great. Now they're just
Because
naked.
it just killed them all. Looting George here.
Mhm.
You get a stud of leather, a short sword, and a light crossbow.
Okay. Just shove those in the bag of holding. I'll sort that all out later.
Does she have it? Oh no, she's just Ash. So anything?
Yeah. She's just gone.
You get 110 gold from George's gold pouch. With her, there is a amulet left. That has a symbol of Bane on it. And a staff.
We'll take this stuff. It might be useful later, but and we'll see if the staff is magic.
I'm gonna hand 55 gold to Silas.
All right.
So we have a staff.
Oh, and there
Um,
is a dagger as well.
Oh, okay. And it looks like there's a set of. Is this the only room, or is there a set of stairs over here?
No, ignore that. Ignore
Okay. This is it.
that would lead to like a catacomb. So, but yeah, this is it for the church.
Okay.
You mean like a place where a tunnel would connect?
A mausoleum.
A mausoleum, yes. Tunnel connect, no. Potentially one could.
Interesting.
So we just did really bad, I think. We didn't get the information we needed.
Close. We did. They know we are here. Someone knows we are here.
They also seem to be much more aggressive than the last town.
It is true. But we know that now. So it was not a total loss. Could have been worse.
What do we do with all these dead bodies?
How much of this building is wood?
None of it. It is a stone building.
Ah, you're no fun.
Well, the pews are
Uh,
wood, but I mean, the 2 pews are kind of smoldering ash. Some of the bodies are kind of like burnt to a crisp at this point.
Uh, uh, my thoughts. I have 2 thoughts. So, I'm guessing there's a mausoleum or some catacombs or some place you just throw a dead body. No one's gonna find it for a while, or we light them on fire. Pick your poison. Or we leave them. Pick your poison. But I kind of feel like we learn things. Like they know somebody's here, doing something, and they at least recognize our faces. Because she specifically called us out, or Georgie sold us out. In which case, Vigo needs better cousins. But we learned something, which I think is what matters. Also, I learned I really like the spear. Really like the spear.
It looks good on you.
Thank you. So, are we just cutting and running? Or do you
Yeah.
want to do at least some last rites? They were worshipping Bane. I don't. Oh, that sounds like a Bane problem.
It absolutely is. I'm these we're gonna be facing more zealots nowadays, and
Yes, probably.
we're probably going to have to choose our battles more carefully. This could have gone south so many different ways. All right, let's go.
I'm going to grab 2 things before we go. I'm gonna take Georgie's body and like throw it, move it off. I'm gonna. Oh, the priestess's ashes. That's no fun. I was gonna put her there instead. I'm gonna put. I probably have enough space for this. I'm gonna put Georgie's body in the bag of holding for now.
I could have him walk with us.
You want to? So I saw this play once. It's called Weekend at Bernie. I'm just gonna put it. I don't know who saw him go. Be brought
Weekend
in.
at Burning Man?
Weekend at Bernie's.
2 very
So I'm just
different.
gonna put him in there and then walk out. I don't wish to deal with anyone seeing. That would be bad.
That's fair. All right.
Besides, he deserves to be buried. At least that much. So I will walk out, signal Vigo that we are moving out. And we will all reconnoiter somewhere else and disseminate the information of what happened.
Well, I'm very happy you had such a short trip in the church. I mean, were you some kind of firework display going on inside? There was a few little brief flashes, and that seemed to be all there was. Everything peaceful.
The occupants decided we would look really nicely on pikes and burned at the stake, and I took exception to that. That's
Okay.
the short version. Your cousin Georgie, I don't know the specifics of it, but he was stabbed on the altar as we walked in.
He was
brought
what?
him out. Don't worry. He's stabbed. He's dead. He's in my bag.
Jeez.
I figured
Alright.
you would at least prefer him have a proper burial. Also,
Yes.
evidence.
Thank you. Yes, of course. And we'll have to contact the locals and let them know to. You brought all his stuff out, right?
Oh yeah. Everything.
Okay. Good. I need to turn all that back over to them because I can't. And that's only proper, and his family gets some kind of recompense from the guild. But if it costs you guys anything, I'll cover the cost.
No. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So I think before we do that, we should probably have a quick chat with him about if he told them anything, because they recognized us, like right away. The priestess knew who we were.
Really? Okay.
Right away.
Okay.
Called us heathens, and that we have entered their sacred place, and all sorts of nasty things like that. So they at least know what we look like. Somebody knows what we look like.
Was
That's
anybody
fine.
left in the church when you left?
No.
Not alive.
Uh,
That was
we-
very, very quick. Very quick.
Vigo will look at Dunny and kind of shrug, go, sorry, didn't think that was going to happen.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay. All right. So first things first, let's Sig, I presume, sorry, yeah, Sig, Silas, I presume you're going to figure out what questions we want to ask of Georgie to, if he can help us solve how he wound up there, getting killed.
We have 10 minutes with him.
We should probably go somewhere very private.
Oh, we have our room back at the inn,
That's maybe a little more private.
or we can go down to the tunnels and go sit in the Nexus.
I was thinking, I like the tunnel. I wish to not. It seems suspicious.
Okay. So, all right. Well, Silas, you're the expert on this. So we get 10 minutes of conversation, or we get like 3 questions, like as a genie, we get some wishes out of the guy, or what do we do here?
It will be 5 questions, and the conversation can last up to 10 minutes.
I'm sorry. All I can think about is a D&D scene.
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Oh man.
Okay, so why don't we come up with
Yes,
the
we're
5
playing
questions
D&D, and this
first?
is the scene.
Christian, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
The D&D movie, you haven't seen it?
Nope.
Oh my god, it's so good.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
It's a trailer.
It is a trailer. Still no
spoilers.
spoilers. If you haven't
Didn't
seen the
say it.
trailer yet,
I've seen the trailers. I don't remember the trailers.
One of the trailers has a speak with dead scene. It's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Also, it is
is that a
now out
question?
on
Yes.
streaming services, so it's no longer spoilers.
is that okay? If that one's streaming,
I
then
think
yeah, that's
it's
okay.
Paramount Plus.
Allow me to.
Okay. All right, so let's come up with 5 questions here. I would say we know who killed him. I think first question would be, does he know who turned him in, or how did they find out, that he's working with us? That'd be one question I would want to ask. Second question would be, secondary question. What did he tell them about us, or what do they know about us? That's a better question, I think. Anybody else?
Who turned us in? Who turned him in? What questions do they know, or what information do they have on us? Let me just open up Notepad real quick.
Good plan.
I've got a question for him.
Does he know where any puppies are?
Why is he dead?
Because he got stabbed with a knife.
I think you're
he-
lying to me.
He was killed when we entered the church. He was on the altar already, and the priestess was giving a sermon on how the traitors in our midst, and how he had essentially committed treason against the church.
And the city.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I-
Third question. Who is this?
The-
I don't think Dunnigan knows who this man is. Christian doesn't know who this man is.
Okay, for Christian's information, and I don't doubt Dunny forgot. When we entered this town, we went to stay at a tavern to rest. Vigo went up to the barkeep, introduced himself, had a conversation, and revealed that Vigo was in contact with the Thieves Guild from the first town we were at, where we first met Dunny.
Right.
So this guy, Georgie, revealed that he was the point of contact of the Thieves Guild here in this town, which allowed us to get set up in the room that leads down into the tunnels.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that's who this guy is, or was.
Mm.
Okay, so now the next question. But I remember from our encounter last time, there were several other guild members sitting around in the tavern pretending to just be commoners, but they were like guards more of. So Vigo suspects he can go have a conversation with one of them to get in contact with somebody else in the guild and try to get things moving forward. So we don't need to ask who to go and contact in the guild. Vigo can do that one separately, but I guess the question would be, I would say, is there anybody else in the church other than the high priestess we need to worry about? And who is it?
Who should we be afraid of in the church?
I wouldn't say afraid of, I'd say be concerned with, or who else in the church is important after the high priestess has been removed.
I would ask a little more blatant, where it's just there's not an opinion question. What is the hierarchy of the church? Like who is the person who sacrificed him report to?
Silas, how convoluted an answer can we expect to get?
It would only be stuff that he would know, and it depends on how helpful he really wants to be.
Okay.
He better be helpful. He just got stabbed.
The answers are usually
I'm not expecting him to stand up like a bard and sing us a song. I'm expecting short answers more than anything is what I'm expecting to get. So maybe a name or something.
Yeah. I think the who turned you in is going to cover that, is going to be good for that. Whatever information does the search have on the group, that one might be a little tough. I think
did he give any? What did they ask him? Because knowing what they are looking for could tell us what they don't know.
That would be a third question then. But I agree with you. But if we know what they know, that's one thing. If we know what they're asking for, that's a second piece of data. But I agree, that's a very good question. I would ask, does he have any unfinished business we need to take care of for him?
That would be the last question we should do.
I agree with that. Let's reserve one question in case he says something we need to dig more data out of. So we should have 4. The last question alternate is, does he have unfinished business we need to take care of for him? And I would say the 5th question we can throw away if he says something that we think deserves a follow-up question. How is that?
Yes.
Sig, what do you think?
That makes sense to me. I just realized I had evasion, so I actually wouldn't have taken any damage from the dexterity saving throw. I just realized that.
Hey, do you have my stream up?
No.
Okay, probably a good thing.
Okay, closing that. I was about to open it.
I was flipping you off.
Oh.
So I never took that last 8 or last 9 then.
Mm-hmm.
Your stream is now open.
All right. Thank you for the answer on the movie. But nobody here wants to worry about that because right now they're engaged in this great video drama that's going on, this traumatic event that's happening. We need to go set up to have our little conversation with George, and
Yes.
Should we?
What are you asking?
I'm trying to figure out about it's something to do with the high priestess. I like that train of thought. Should we? I think we should ask him. Should we be worried that we killed the high priestess? Is there going to be somebody? Well, who is going to replace the high priestess? I think we should.
Time out. Do we know that was the high priestess, or is that just a priest?
Not a high priestess. No, it's probably going to be. Oh.
Just say the priestess who stabbed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that the priestess who stabbed you is dead, who is the most powerful person in the church we need to worry about?
Yes.
So I think that friend, because it one lets you know that she's dead, and then who would either replace her, take over, or step up to replace her? Because I'm willing to believe that the 18 people in the pews today that you both wiped out are not the whole congregation. You definitely cut the neck off the snake with that one, but I'm willing to bet they're not the entire congregation in town. So we're still looking for the rest of the head that may be left over. So let's ask the questions first that we have. We've got the one throwaway question, and then once we've done with that, then Vigo will go back and have that chat with the guards, the guild guards, to let them know something's happened to George, and we brought him back so he can be buried properly with his family.
Legged.
Which by the way, I appreciate that, because if you didn't do that, I was going to have to go in and go retrieve him because I couldn't leave him in that church.
Understood.
Okay, so we're going to take the body in the bag of holding down to the tunnels and have our conversation down there. Is that the plan?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty. You guys head down into the tunnel system. What entrance are you taking from the room?
Yeah, we'll go down from the room itself. So we'll go through the third floor on the right-hand side of the desk with the key that Vigo has in his possession. We'll descend in and then close and lock the door behind us as we go into the tunnels.
All right. Easy enough to do. You begin casting your spell. As the spell takes effect and the corpse of George looks at you, Silas, what would you like to ask?
Hey, George. Sorry we didn't get to know each other that well, but do you know who turned you in to the church that ultimately led to your demise?
I was discovered.
All right. Covered. Do you know what information the church has on us, or if you? Let's just stop there. Do you know of any information that the church has on us now?
Just that you are in town.
We are in town. Okay. Were you interrogated by the church, and if so, what information did you give them? Or no, what not did you give them? What did they ask you when you were being interrogated?
I was not interrogated.
Oh.
Interrogated. All right. Should we double back on that question about who discovered him or anything of that nature?
No.
Or what do you guys think?
Hey,
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
That was an answer. You can. So this is your last question. You get to ask him.
Now I got a question.
No, don't.
Okay. Let's see. I would go with the church leadership question.
Okay. Now that the priestess is dead, who is the most powerful person in the church in this area?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a man by the name of Jim Bob.
Alright.
And the spell dissipates from George, and he becomes a lifeless corpse once more.
Okay, I hate to break it to the guys. I'm gonna look at him and go, where are his clothes and gear?
Here.
Just because I told them what there was doesn't mean they looted it.
I mean, I
Well,
left the armor on
Vigo
it.
knows.
It's the crossbow and short sword would have definitely been unbuckled.
but like they're here. I have them.
Okay. I will recompensate you for the value of those items, but they're
Don't
going
bother.
back. Thank you
Don't
for that.
bother.
All right, thank
Don't
you for
bother.
that. Okay, so let's. I hate to transport him in the bag, but it's the easiest way to transport him. Put him back in the bag, and then I'll go have a conversation with the guys upstairs in the tavern, and we'll see how they want to handle this from here on. Maybe they'll have better answers for us. Silas, how do you feel about that?
It works for me.
Okay. So we know he's discovered, but we don't know how. That would have been something we could have followed up, but that's okay. We did the best we could. Church knows we're in town. That's all they know. They didn't ask him anything, and he doesn't know who would take over the church after the priest is killed, which is fine. Okay. All right. So, anybody think of anything else we got to do first?
No. That sums it up.
Okay. All right. I'd like to return back to the Vigo. Would like to return back to the room, going up the stairs, and then make his way down to the common room, and I'll look around for anybody sitting at the tables where the guards were the first time we walked in, and see if I see a familiar face.
Okay, make a perception check for me. Looking around, you don't see anyone that you recognize as far as somebody that you've spoken to before.
Okay, we're gonna do the old blue marble, red die, and green pencil trick, and I'll sit down at one of the tables in the common room and just indicate I want to have a conversation with somebody.
Alright.
Who's working the bar?
Just a person you have not seen before. A younger gentleman. Slick back hair.
Young guy, slick right here. Okay.
Mhm.
When I order a ale from him, I'll lay my hands when I put the coin on the table. Vigo curls back his right ring finger and lays the rest of his hand down in the sign for chat.
Okay. He does not respond to your signal.
That's fine. Okay, so I'll go sit down and play with the marble and the die and the pencil.
Alrighty. Vigo, did that potion say anything besides smells like mint?
The only note I have is mint potion
I can't find it anywhere.
or mint elixir.
All right, I'll make something up.
It says mint elixir is what I have written down.
I don't know. I've been trying to find it while you guys were talking.
That's fine. I'm not in a rush for it.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I might have picked it up when I got the Crown Royal bag of holding, so it may have been a while ago.
All right. So you're trying to find someone to talk to. What are you doing, Mel?
I don't know.
Okay. Dunnigan, anything special you want to do?
I done told you what I wanted to do earlier.
Pretend I wasn't listening to you like I never do.
Train Mustard.
All right.
I want him doing tricks. I want an attack dog, dude.
What are you trying to train Mustard to do?
First things first, I want him to heal and sit.
All right. Make an animal handling check.
Yeah, I don't have proficiency in that.
Not surprised by this at all.
As you should not be. I got a +1 in it. My rolls for today in stark contrast to Sig, have been a 3 and a 2.
We're having Clarence twice wired flashbacks tonight. Mustard does not listen to you. You're trying to get him to heal. You're trying to get him to sit, and he's just like rolling around in the dirt and trying to dig up bones and whatnot. And at one point, you try to like call him over, and he comes over and he bites your hand a little bit.
Did you say he was trying to dig up bones?
Yeah.
I want to dig up bones with him.
And the two of you spend the rest of the day digging for bones.
There we go.
Okay. For shits and giggles, roll a D100 for me.
Yes. 7-0.
Okay. Yeah, you don't find anything that grabs your attention while you're digging for bones. All right. Sig, what are you doing?
I am prepping to check out the manor.
Okay. Silas?
I'm gonna watch over Vigo, and I would like to survey the bar and see if anything looks out of place, because it seems like by now he should have had a bite.
Make a perception or investigation check. Perception, investigation, or insight.
I'll do the perception. Let me get to it.
Yeah, so looking around, it seems as though people are like look over and then actively look away and avoid the gaze of anyone over in like Vigo's area. Like they see what he's doing, they might know what he's trying to do, but they're avoiding it at all costs.
I'm gonna whisper to Vigo. I think we've been made here. I don't think any allies are going to be supportive of us at this point.
Okay, then we should take our leave. Vigo will finish off his ale and scoop up his marble, die, and pencil, and we'll just walk out.
Ha, I found it. It is an elixir of mint.
What does it do?
That's what it does.
Gives
Thank
you
you.
good breath.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
I'm bookmarking this page so I don't miss it again.
Just make a sheet
so
of it. Add it to the
let's
sheets.
walk out. Can we have the city map, please?
No, you cannot have the city map. Quit being so needy.
I said please, sir.
You did.
Hey, wait up. I was still trying to get information from that church.
Try to get what?
I said I was still trying to get information from that church.
There's nobody there. I don't trust you to draw my map.
We go back down in the tunnels and find the others.
Who are you looking
Like
for,
is-
Mel?
Well, wasn't there like the underground market down there?
Yep, there's an underground market down there.
Wouldn't we go down there to find the people we need to talk to about George and stuff?
Well, that's an awesome idea. I didn't think of that one. So, yeah, we could definitely go do that. So, well, Vigo's already left the tavern. I'm just going to take a stroll and go wander by the manor house, just on a walk by, and maybe double back later. Because doesn't one of the tunnels come up onto the northwest corner of the city, over by the workshops?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do a walk by the manor, and then head over to the workshop. Try to go through that entrance, and then head back to the pub, and then go over to the market.
Walking by the manor, you see a beautiful ornate. Oh, not what I wanted. Yes, Dunnigan, you recognize this manor from
Yes, I do.
your water deep days.
Yes, yes, I do.
There are 2 guards posted out front.
Nice looking manor house. Okay. No, I'm not trying to do anything to it. I'm just walking by, just to see if there's anybody up front or anything like that. Or is there a symbol for Iandis or anything on the manor house? It looked like, was it the mayor lives here?
There is no symbol for Iandis. But yes, you are told that the mayor lives here.
Okay. Again, my Vigo's intention is just to stroll by casually and just take a look
Mhm.
at it.
It's nice, but not as nice as your mom's house on the south of Shantytown, apparently.
Thank you very much.
I don't know who did that. Probably, I guess either Sig or Christian, because those 2 are the worst.
Probably Sig because of the color.
You can change the color, but yeah, most likely. Especially all the giggling like a schoolgirl.
I was wondering how long that was gonna take you.
I wasn't down there until like it was when I switched maps. It was
Mhm.
completely zoomed out. That's when I saw it.
Okay. So I would like to go through the tunnel entrance to the northwest.
Mhm.
Return back to the central hub, and then head over to whatever branch takes me to the market. And is Sig coming with me, or is it Silas? I guess Silas is coming with me.
I could come along if. Yep.
We're just 2 guys out for a stroll, and would like to keep an eye out, make sure we're not being followed.
All right, perception check. Yeah, doesn't appear that you guys are being followed. Make your way through the tunnels. Make your way to the central hub. A couple people like coming and going. Turn down the tunnel that leads to the black market.
Correct.
You get there and it is bustling. It is busy as far as what an underground black market would be. No new wares yet, as it has not been a fresh week. I believe 3 more days are in order for that.
Okay. Looking for anybody who might be acting as a guard or patrol of some kind. Just making sure that people are, staying honest as much as you would be in a black market, or at least following the rules of the market.
I'll say that you would see a couple people that are making sure that rules are being followed.
I'd like to go
Okay.
speak to one of them.
Okay. As you approach him, it's a bulky looking either orc or half orc. Says, what do you need?
I have information about George from I forget what the name of the keep is for the end.
The something owl. I have it written down. The romantic
owl in Tavern.
Yep.
Oh, I have news about George from the romantic owl. It's not good.
1 moment. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Yep, no problem.
He said, "All right, follow me," and he's gonna lead you to like a little back area of the market, where there's another guard standing, and he'll whisper something to him. Silas, your passive perception, you'll hear him say that they have information regarding George, and the other guy will like elbow the wall behind him, and a small panel will open up, and he'll signal to go inside.
Come on, Silas. So, Vigo will walk in.
Okay. Following Silas. I believe you are muted, Silas.
I believe I'm muted. Yes, I'll follow.
Alrighty. Why would you do that to me, Mel? I thought we were friends. Anyways,
What?
I just saw that you clipped my flipping off sig.
Yes, I did.
Good job, Mel.
Thank you.
Anyways, it is a very dark tunnel, and it goes on for about maybe 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet, and then finally opens up to a door. And the door swings open as you approach, and there is a gentleman sitting behind a desk. It's a very bare room with candles lit up in the corners. There is one doorway that leads out of this room. And he says,
Besides the one we just walked in with?
correct. Says, I'm told that you have information regarding George. He's been missing for 2 days now.
What I recognize, would this guy's position be like the day master or night master of the guild or something like that?
Yes.
Guild master, I presume you know who I am, and I'm a recent friend of George, but I'm afraid that earlier today, 2 of my associates discovered George inside the Temple of Bane. He was killed in a sacrifice by the high priestess. All the congregants in that church and the priestess herself have been struck down and eliminated. We have George's body and his belongings and wish to turn them over to you and see that his family is properly recompensed.
Of course, once you are a member, so is your family. We take care of our own. So he was sacrificed, you say, in the church.
That's correct. I'm told he was on top of the altar and the priestess stabbed and killed him. But, you know, like I said, after that, my associates wiped out the congregants and the priestess in the church.
He says, but you took care of them. They are gone.
Yes, most definitely. Everything was ashes when my people left.
That is somewhat reassuring. All right, so we will have to figure out something to make sure nobody else takes over this church. I'll have to send out some snakes, and we'll get something taken care of. Are you staying in town for a while, or what is the deal?
We are still. We came from, was it Raventown?
That is the
Close to
note that Mike sent me. Yes.
Yes. So Mike helped us. We worked together there. He said there are friends in the or the mayor's house that we still need to speak with, and we wanted to make sure that, much like the church in Mike's town, we could assist with possibly bringing in replacements to this church if that would assist you.
Yes. Do you have your own deity that you wish to take over? We are unaffiliated, but if you know somebody.
Well, in Mike's town, Palor was brought in, and a new ray of sunshine is starting to blossom over there with the teachings. We have friends from south who could bring in a couple of priests to begin teaching and bringing the light to the city, if that would benefit you.
Palor is a good deity. We can accept that. How long before they are able to take hold?
We need a conversation. Less than a week.
This is amenable. Until then, we will have some of our agents filling the role.
That's a very good deal.
I'll give them a brief rundown of just like basics of like Palor's teaching, so they can do a better job faking it this time. So.
Perfect. Is there any other business you wish to discuss?
Would we have my friend as a cleric was able to speak with Mike, or I'm sorry, with George, and George said that he was betrayed, but did not tell us. He did not say who had betrayed him. So, question would be, are you aware of anyone? Is the unseen dust aware of who might have betrayed him? And could we maybe take part in removing that problem from your city? Also, I tried to have a conversation in the tap room of the Romantic Owl, but nobody seemed to want to talk to me, and that was strange considering the first welcome we received. We were well attended and seemed to, but I seem to get a cold shoulder up there now. Is that something I should know about while my friends and I are still staying in this city?
For one, we've pulled back with the disappearance of George. He was a very high influential character, so we've pulled back from our usual meeting places for the time being. But now that we know what happened, we will go back out into those spots. So chances are you were just unlucky, as nobody would have been there anyways. Secondly, out of character, George said that he was discovered.
Thank you. I picked the wrong word. Apologize.
Okay, so I don't know if you want to reword that question.
I would have reused the word. So I would have said George stated he was discovered. We don't know by whom, but is that something that would connect other pieces of information your people may have brought you?
Well, with any luck, it was just a discovery from the priestess, as he was trying to infiltrate. Unfortunately, sometimes that does happen. That is in our line of work, as you well know. You get discovered, and you must do the best of what you can. Unfortunately, it seems as though he was unable to escape from his situation.
He stated that he told them nothing, and they did not ask him any questions. So it seemed to be a bad throw of the dice for his fate.
If they did not ask questions, then the chances are very good that they already know everything.
Okay.
Hopefully in this case, knew and did not have a chance to pass off any messages.
Hopefully true. I trust you'll communicate all this back to my good friend Mike, so he'll be aware, because losing a cousin like George is probably going to hit him pretty hard. But I would like to stay a friend of the unseen dust as much as possible, and look forward to being of any kind of service that we can provide.
This is no problem at all, and we will send off messages to the other cities to make sure people are more cautious.
Thank you for that. When we are ready to move on, how would you like us to tell you our next stop? So if you want to prepare anybody ahead for us to make contact with.
Just tell me where you plan to go, and we will forward the messages along where you need to.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time today, Guildmaster.
No problem. You're welcome anytime.
And Silas, do you have George's gear, or does Sig?
Sig would have had it.
We can
Okay.
say for the purpose of this, you guys would have brought it with you.
I figured we just would have borrowed the bag of holding, and we could then provide George and all his gear and equipment. Because I think that, may have not turned over the Guildmaster directly, but at least say we have him, we can turn him over, so they at least have him at that point.
Alrighty.
Okay. You know how to contact us if you need us for anything. Thank you for your time, Guildmaster.
Thank you again for your contribution and bringing George back to his resting place.
It's the only way to do things. All right, and we'll take our leave.
All right.
Congratulations, Silas. You're now a friend of a friend. Now you know a guy too.
I will use this information wisely.
I trust you to do nothing else.
Alrighty. Sig, what are you doing?
Great idea, Mel. Thank you for that idea.
I'm gonna go check out
No
the
problem.
manor house.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna throw on the guard badge from the keep.
Yeah, why don't you take Dunny with you?
Zeke's gonna like look at him with just a look of like, what?
Uh, Well, considering
Okay.
the last welcome you got, I mean, no offense, but two together is better, and Johnny would be the guy I'd probably want in there.
All right, Monsieur Danny, you're up.
Mm-hmm. You tell me there's a fight coming?
I'll go too.
Yeah, bring that
saying
sharp puppy.
I would like your backup if a fight happened.
Vigo would like to play gargoyle across the street with bow and arrow.
Well, I'm hoping that a fight does happen.
I'm hoping one does not.
Well,
Wow, you're practically unscathed from that last battle.
You are correct. I am practically unscathed. You also attacked me with peasants.
Technically, you attacked them first.
Are there guards in front of the house?
To attack me? So
Yes, well, there are 2 guards.
You there's 2 guards in front of the house. You don't know about inside.
Yeah. I was just looking at the front. So those.
I will before coming into view of the manor house, I will just like rub some dirt on my face and make it look like I'm traveling. And a little bit on my clothes, and then make sure I have the armband of the keep present. I don't know if it's going to do anything, but never hurts.
Dunny looks like he's been digging in a hole. Because he has.
Okay. And then I will approach the keep.
I'm just gonna be right behind him.
Vigo pays
Look.
attention to the shrubbery to see if Mood is hanging out playing tree.
Mood is not there.
So he's a well disguised tree.
So I've had this thought, and I'm going to share it here because Mood's not here, and it's going to be fun.
He can hear
When
you.
we
just so
finally-
you know.
He is listening in.
Okay,
He's here, but he's
perfect. He can't come yell at me for this.
not. Oh boy.
So my plan for the final fight is we gift Mood as a fern to the Emperor, and he assassinates him in his sleep.
Okay. I don't think he would yell at you because I think he would find that incredible.
He would be. I don't want to speak for Eric, but I'm pretty sure he'd be on board with that.
Is the
I would
Emperor
guess.
hot?
The Emperor is hot, so yes.
Okay.
So like, I think that would be hilarious.
Christian is with you, Dunnigan is not.
The Emperor has that rugged look about him, like that square jaw, and he's just
Pedro Pascal.
yeah. There you go, Pedro Pascal.
I was going to say Raul Julia.
I don't know
Don't
who
know
that
who that is.
I'm
glad I'm not the only one.
He was Bison in the. He played Adams. Gomez Adams.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, him.
Him.
Yeah. That was a dashing man. Rip to the realist.
I believe that gift means that Mood is on board with that. That's great, Banana.
Like that's the plan.
Yeah. I mean, succinct. I like it.
Okay,
Between
back to
two
the current.
birds. I love
Back
it.
to the present game. I will approach. And am I stopped?
You what? I'm sorry.
Am I stopped by the 2 guards up front, or?
If you try to go in, they will stop you. Yes.
I am trying to go in.
Oh, they will say, "Excuse me, sir. What business have you with the mayor?"
I do not have business with the mayor. I have business with the owner of this house.
The mayor is the owner of this house.
Is this not Monsieur Iandis' house?
He stays here when he comes into town, yes, but this is not his house.
I was greatly misinformed then. I guess I have business with the mayor.
Okay, and what business would that be?
A simple message. I have traveled from Raventown. It's been a long journey. But I guess I could have phrased it differently, but protocol and whatnot. Iandis, I have a message for Iandis sends a message.
Make a deception check.
4.
They don't go aggressive, but they kind of like put their hands on their sheaths and be like, "Sir, I think you need to lay off the alcohol and maybe go somewhere else with your stories."
I'm gonna turn so they see the embers as I'm literally a member of Iandis' guard.
Yes,
Literally.
in Raventown, but not here. And as you look at them, they do not have any like signifying insignia on them.
Interesting. My apologies then. I should keep my secrets. Let the mayor know that someone's a messenger from Iandis stopped by. Let them know.
Very
It
well.
was urgent, and you turned him away.
Okay.
And your names are.
We don't have to tell you our names.
I think their names are Dead and Meat.
Can I roll an intimidation?
Sure.
Yeah. Which, wait, where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. It's always weird to me that.
Order.
Yeah, I know. 15.
Let's say, I'm not scared of you, sir. I apologize.
That might be your biggest mistake yet. Then.
Unfortunately,
Aw,
the DC was raised when he failed his deception that low.
What the hell?
Sorry. No, I'm not.
You should be. You drive me to drinking, Brandon.
Go drink in the bar.
I guess my desk is kind of a bar.
All right. My apologies, monsieurs. I leave you to your business. And I will take my leave.
Okay.
Do I follow?
That's a great question.
That is a great question. I'll follow for now. But I will say to him,
you promised me a fight. Last field trip I go on with you.
I promised you would be here if there was a fight.
What I heard, hey, Dunny, you want to go on a fight?
We're walking away whenever I say all this.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, do they hear me? Because I'm excited to see how that would go.
No.
We'll signal Vigo.
Take him out quietly.
Oh, that was a bust. I was hoping at least to get to the side.
Perception check, Vigo.
Excuse me.
With that roll, you definitely would. You would see 2 on the right-hand side there. And you would see 2 on the left-hand side there.
Yes. Very nice. We should go around to the other side and try.
You don't know they're there, Dunnigan.
Sure, I do. I've seen this mansion before.
Just because you've seen this 3-story mansion before, don't mean jack.
It means everything.
All right. Well, Vigo's gonna just post up and keep an eye out and see what he sees going on for a while. If I see Sig wave at me like, hey, it's a bust, I'll just wave him off and let him go back to the hotel, or he can come up top if he wants to.
All right. Christian, did I ever tell you that after she ghosted us, I saw her running games on Roll20?
Really?
Yeah. Like
Huh.
she said she had family issues, and then next thing you know, she's running games on Roll20. I
Eh.
was like, okay.
It looks like you could get in from the back.
What was her name? Raven?
Yeah, that was her character name.
Yeah. All right, who's down for a little bit of B&E?
Bacon and eggs.
If
Yes.
you wish to, by all means, I'm kind of at the bust here. I do not know what to do at this moment.
Vigo would like to see if there's any kind of couriers who go in and out of the house, or people show up with messages or any kind of deliveries that get made, looking like their official business.
Watching for the better part of half an hour, you don't see anybody come or go. Could just be a slow day.
Could be. Are there windows on the front of the house? Can I see anything inside?
Yeah, looking inside, you do see those first couple rooms, but you don't see anybody inside of them.
Okay. Okay. There an outdoor cafe anywhere nearby I can kind of go and sit and have a nice afternoon ale and just kind of keep an eye on things?
No, this is not like the beginning of Civil War. There's no cafe across the place you're staking out.
Oh, too bad. Okay. Well, I'll stay for another hour or so and see what happens, and then maybe I'll come back at night and see where the lights are.
Okay. You did learn the manor house was a party house. At least that's what they said.
Happy to hear that.
All right. The bar. No.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're wrong.
How? How? What is more intimidating than a fucking 8-foot tall hairy dude with a big ass sword on his back?
Me.
A 9-foot tall hairy dude with a big ass sword on his back?
Correct.
Any female in the world that would, just yell at you.
Dunny is too stupid to be
Your
afraid of
wife's
that.
listening in, isn't she, Brandon?
No.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. So, like I said, we go keep watch for a little while longer, and then I'll depart my upstairs perch and go back and meet the group. I'm say, okay. I think we're gonna have to stake this place out a little bit before we figure out how to get in, or at least get a message into the mayor. So who goes? Who goes to see the mayor? Oh, I was too. I still am. So, what kind of official business gets the attention of the mayor without breaking the law?
Probably what they did in the church.
Breaking the law.
Yeah, but what you did in the church is kind of a conflict. I'm trying not to get his attention the bad way. I don't want to get because if we can't just go wipe out a bunch of people in the streets, because then the guards show up. We want to go in there peacefully, where he's at least gonna have a conversation with us.
It seems like there's this back entrance here is relatively unguarded.
Well, again, we'll have to go take a walk around tonight and maybe do a 360 around the place, or a couple of 180s, and kind of see what we can see, and then would like to watch it at night and see where the lights in windows appear. So maybe I don't have to go room by room if we can figure out that's the mayor's room. We could just go into one room only and deal with him directly.
I like that.
Is there another? There's another pub or tavern somewhere in this place, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would like to, one or two.
There are 2 others.
Okay. I, Vega will take anybody who wants to come with him and head to one, and would like somebody else to go to the other one, and listen to what the people, just kind of eavesdrop a little bit, listen in, see if there's a bard or anybody like crying out the local news or anything like that, or maybe a bard wandering around telling a tale and trying to play a song for his supper kind of thing. And if you find one, who knows? Buy him a bowl of soup and a half a piece of bread. See what he'll tell you, what he knows about recent events going on, and let's see if the news about Raventown has spread or is spreading yet. And if so, what are they saying? Is it being seen as a good thing, a bad thing? Are they classifying us as demons or whatever, or they kind of think we're like underground heroes? So let's get the lay of the land a little bit.
I'll go to whichever bar is seedier and more likely for me to get in a fight at.
All right, so there are 2 others technically. The Imperfect Violin is more of a musical tavern. There's music almost every night. And then you have the Glistening Peon, which is a brothel / inn, but they do serve alcohol.
I'm going there.
Vigo will extend an arm and ask if Queen Melisande would like to accompany him to the violin. We should go up to. And Vigo still has his black outfit from when we had to go to the masquerade ball with the spider people, right?
Yes, you would have that still.
Well, we can look fancy and lordly, so he'll break that out because he's got to look sharp. So, which is give me an idea, but yeah. So he will break out his best studs, and if say if Mood was around, I'd ask him to do prestidigitation, clean it all up, and make it look sharp. But we'll put a little polish, a little spit and polish on the shoes and the boots, and
you think that and like mutter it out loud, and it just happens.
look around for the nearest fern or potted plant and go, thanks.
Mood is always watching.
We'll check pour a little water onto the potted plant in the room to make it happy. Okay, so I'll invite the Elven Queen to go with me, and Silas or Sig, if you want to come along. And that's actually, Sig, did you want to go with Dunny to a little more rough and tumble?
I think Dunny and I need a little rough and tumble. I think that'd be good for us. There's a bonding experience here, and I'm.
Silas, you're welcome to choose either way.
Sure.
Silas, you're welcome to choose either way.
I would go with you. I think I've had enough adventure. I think I'll be more of the diplomatic type.
Wonderful. Well, we'll put on, like I said, Vigo's at least dressing up a little bit and trying to look a little fine. And we'll head out to the violin.
I'm going to put on more dirt.
I also have those clothes too.
Wonderful.
That was from the masquerade ball, right? Or was it just a mask?
That was the masquerade ball.
It was full on outfits
with the spider people.
Yeah, I have that nice outfit too. I'll put mine on too.
So I would opt to hear what happens at the brothel bar team first, because that sounds more entertaining.
All right.
Because Vigo's intention is, like I said, I'm gonna do exactly what I said before. Listen up to people, just kind of sit down, play it cool. I will keep an eye out if anybody's looking a little bit shady. I might throw a conversation sign at somebody, see if they respond to it, or a little thieves' cant to see if somebody is actually on the make, and let them know, hey, I'm on the guild, I'm off limits, and so, meaning my people are too. But just kind of very low key. And again, if there's a bard, try to strike up a conversation, bowl of soup, trencher of roast fowl or something, and just kind of pump them for information. So I'm not looking for combat tonight, but I will blink dagger the crap out of anybody that looks twice at me. Be polite, be professional, have a plan to kill everybody in the room. Just like Sig and Silas did.
Mhm.
Is this all on the same day, or we've had a rest at this point?
You would have had a short rest at this point.
Okay.
You won't need it. I'm here.
Yeah, this is all on the same day, and you would have had a chance to short rest if you really wanted to. All right, so we're doing the brothel storyline first.
Yeah, because
Hell yeah.
Vigo's intention is to be more cerebral than physical. So
All right, so you make your way to the glistening peon, and as you approach, there is a sign out front that has both a male and a female of humanoid nature, like covering up their
Naughty bits.
extracurriculars, on the sign. And as you enter, there are just dozens of people like milling about, kind of like on show, as there
Are
are
those handcuffs?
as there are men and women and whatnot, sitting at tables and drinking, and like there's a dance on like a mini stage and whatnot, things going on. There is an open orgy going at the top up here, like fully visible to everybody, and this rotund, older human lady says, "Oh, welcome to the glistening peon. What will your pleasure be?"
To start, a nice red. Thinking a Cabernet, the plummy, little chocolate.
Wait, there will be 50 silver pieces?
And I'll have some mud.
A mud bath?
Mud. You know, the drink.
I am sorry, good sir. We only carry the finest wines here.
Mud is a fine wine. What do you mean?
If I may translate for my friend. So you know the stuff that your weird uncle brews in the middle of the woods? That.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
That.
But it's the
Just-
dark brown stuff.
Right. Okay. I think I have something
He's-
for you. And she's gonna disappear. Like she runs out back.
Just out of
and-
thin air?
No, not out of thin air. Like she turns around and leaves. And
Turpentine.
I thought you just meant pop
no,
like that.
no.
Like straight genie shit.
But you,
Also,
the two of you see
Brandon,
all
wherever
different
you
races.
found this map,
Uh-huh.
perfect. This is a perfect map for what you described, and I want to give you credit for that.
Well, thank
This
you.
is amazing. The handcuffs, the stuffed animal in the corner, the like hot tub. This is great.
Yeah. Speaking of, if you can see the hot tub from where you are, you see her going over and like dipping a cup into there and bringing
I
it
was-
back. And she goes,
Going to-
Is it brown?
yes.
Good, I'll drink it.
It is like, it's not a dark brown, but it's kind of like on the lighter side. It's very, for a normal person, it'd be an unsettling drink. For you, it's kind of woodsy. Definitely very,
One second.
definitely very earthy.
Time for me to harness my innate sommelier.
Oh my god.
Sniff it
Oh.
first. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
sniff it
God.
first.
Mm.
Take a sip. Spit it
You
back out.
already screwed it up. You already screwed it up. It's
I'm
the wrong
a
order.
backwoods sommelier.
Wrong
Silence.
Do I detect hints of spring water? Feet?
You do actually, good sir.
And is that mahogany?
An offshoot of mahogany, yes.
This is some fine mud that you brought me here, madam.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
And I'm just I'm gonna chug the whole thing.
Yep, no problem. Make a Constitution saving throw for me. And she brings you a red cig, and she says,
Oh,
"So,
fantastic.
what will your pleasure be? We have, as you can see, all different races and sexes, and
Very-
what is your guilty pleasure?
Fighting.
Fighting. Oh, you like it
Fighting.
you like it rough and tumble?
Mhm.
Bertha! And this Goliath of a woman comes stomping over.
1 second, I got something for this.
Oh god.
Go to this game memes.
Are you gonna post Bootylicious?
No, spontaneous bootay from South Park.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I said Bootylicious because I saw a kid shaking ground and he played a character named Bootylicious.
I can hear the music from the Fractured Butthole in my mind.
It's such a
right
great game.
now.
It's such a great game. Yeah. So she comes stomping over and says, "Yes, madam." And she goes, how will this one do, good sir?" And you see her, and she is ripped, and she is just ready to rock and roll, like wearing nothing but like the tiniest little thing to cover her upper half, and almost nothing on her lower half.
Is them show muscles or fighting muscles?
She clotheslines you. Says, "First one's free."
Let's do it.
That'll be 25 gold pieces, sir.
Oh shit, do I have that much? Let's see. I have 514. Let's do it.
All right. So she's going to take you back to, we'll say, this room here. Oh man.
I'm going to stick to the plan.
There was a plan?
Yes, there was actually. I figured this is what would happen, so I was like, I better babysit. I will just mill about. Just keeping an open ear to any conversation that's happening, trying to avoid the sensual pleasures at this moment. And just get a feel for the room, and if there's gossip going on, and what people are talking about. What's the buzz around town? Or if it's especially hopping, why is it especially hopping?
I mean, you look around and you know why it's hopping.
Yes.
Is it hopping or is it humping?
Both.
Ah!
I'm sorry. The correct
Anyway.
answer to that was yes.
Yes.
That is my current plan for the evening until Dunny finishes up, and we can intersperse tiny roleplay moments as needed.
The major does say to you, what is your desire, my friend?
I am just looking to watch tonight, listen in, see what's going on around town.
That's kinky.
You do not know the half of it.
Oh, so you are a voyeur, yes?
Yes, ma'am. At least tonight I am. It's been a long day. I don't think I have quite the energy that one is needed.
She looks at you and says, "I think you need to get involved. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please."
Oh. Okay.
She says, "I think that nice young lady over there will be perfect for you. She'll be 20 gold pieces." And you are charmed and compelled to do as she asks.
I'm going to use my luck point.
Okay.
Yeah.
She says, "You're sure you don't want that one over there?"
I am positive.
Very well. You may sit and watch all you want, but you must buy 1 drink every hour to be able to stay in my establishment.
Not a problem. I will probably be purchasing for others.
Very well. All right. Dunnigan. I need you to make a strength saving throw, a constitution saving throw,
Stop there.
Okay.
I'm good at those.
Still got to make them.
Yeah, baby!
Okay. Constitution saving throw. Okay. Performance check.
Oddly enough, I have proficiency on this one.
Okay.
That makes so much sense.
And then roll a d100 for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, she throws you around like a rag doll.
Beautiful.
And
Incredible.
At one point, she ends up chaining you up. You do very well. You're able to last quite a bit. And you do not end up with an STD at the end of the night.
Bueno.
And
I
you also
honestly
do
just
not wind
wanted
up with a
to
kid.
fight. I didn't want to fuck.
Oh,
Dude.
no. This was a fight. Death by Snoo Snoo? Yeah.
Incredible.
You get a point of exhaustion,
Right.
and you have 1 hit point in the morning.
Incredible.
All right, so switching gears to
Die
the
by die is the way of the warrior.
make a perception check, by the way, Sig.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oop.
that is straight up.
Not great.
I fucked you up.
Yeah.
I believe is the definition.
Yes, that is exactly what she did to you. All right, yeah. You listen around. You hear. There are 3 elvish males at one of the tables getting a table dance from one of the lovely assistants, we'll say. And you do hear them talking, and they say, "Yes, rumor has it that Iandis is no more, and we're free now." And that's about, all you catch of that conversation, as it's just too rowdy in here for you to really, focus on one thing.
I will sit down with them if they're like, may I join you?
If you help contribute, of course.
Absolutely. What's the current ante?
Dude, I don't know. I forgot how much gold I've given this girl already.
Not a problem. Miss, how much have these gentlemen plied you with tonight?
Not enough.
Okay. I will take 20 gold out.
Okay. And
Does this tickle your fancy?
yeah, I'm gonna tickle your fancy now. And
Entertainment for them, not for me. But these gentlemen are going to give me something that I really want, and they're going to tell me what they know about Monsieur Iandis.
As she's dancing in front of the one of the guys, like he's just focusing on her and not paying you any mind. However, one of the other ones will say, "Yeah, rumor has it that he is no more. He perished in Raventown. His dragon as well."
By whose hand?
Nobody.
By whose hand?
People are saying that his commander Archie has betrayed him.
Me? Did I do that?
Archie? I met him once. I do not think he is the type.
I know that's what's being said. No one has any other information.
Where'd you hear this from? I was just in Raventown.
That is just the word around town that is slowly leaking in. Oh, excuse me.
Term is scuttlebutt.
Yes, but from
I was gonna say that, but we don't have a water cooler, so
Buttlescut.
That sounds like the name of an STD
I
in a
hate
fantasy world.
Yeah, you now have Buttlescut.
Yeah.
Don't be silly. Wrap your willy.
She didn't give him a chance. She bent it.
Oh God, my weenie hurts.
But okay, never mind. See, you don't know who is disseminating this information, just that it happened.
That is correct.
Interesting. Thank you, gentlemen. Enjoy the fruits of my labors and the fruits of her loins. I think that made sense.
It did.
Funny.
That doesn't. Thank you. Okay. I'll just keep milling around and kind of waiting for Dunnigan. At this point, I might take a dip in one of the hot tubs over here, not the one that Dunnigan is drinking from.
I need more mud.
Yeah, so you would dip into this
But
one.
I will.
And it is a requirement to be naked to get in the hot tubs.
I assumed as much. Is there like a locker room?
No. No
in
one
that
has
case, I'm gonna keep an eye
any
on my-
shame in this place.
In that case, I'm gonna keep an eye on my shit.
Okay. Yeah, there are literal orgies going on up here. Literal orgy, I
it's
should
more.
say.
More
one
Is
thing
there a
to protect
locker
my
room in
shit
a
than-
whorehouse? That's hilarious.
What a place to store my shit! Don't want my stuff stolen.
Yeah, you can like put it behind you so you can keep an eye on it and whatnot.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Carry expensive stuff. And that's like, we'll keep my my wine up. Try to keep people entertained. Keep trading rumors, what I've heard on the road. Share a couple stories from my travels, but try to keep my wits about me somewhat. I'm gonna knock off another 20 gold just to like cover general.
Yeah.
Or whatever that would cost. And then just wait for Dunny. But I feel he's a little tied up at the moment.
If
Pun
Sig
intended.
only knew.
I'm in pain, bro. The good times.
for the extent of that conversation, bud.
Oh boy. All right, so everyone else who decided to not go to the Glistening Peon, what are you guys doing?
You had said there was another place of upper crust, the violin or something?
Yes, the Imperfect Violin.
Wonderful. Sounds like a wonderful place to go. So, actually, you know what? How about a carriage ride instead of walking? That would make a better impression. So, we'll, go down to the common room and tell one of the ask the barkeep, can someone find us a carriage to transport us to the Imperfect Violin for the evening?
Of course, that would be 10 silvers, good sir.
Not a problem.
Bless
Pay him
you.
12.
Thank you.
Pay him 12.
Mm-hmm. All right. The carriage arrives and begins to take you on your journey to the glistening, or I'm sorry, not the glistening. Woo, no.
Wrong one.
No,
Glistening
to the Imperfect Violin.
The Shining Phallus.
Oh, why was I excited that you were playing again?
I don't know, because I'm funny.
Looking, maybe.
I mean, potato. I get a laugh either way, buddy.
That's fair. Alrighty, yeah. After about a 20-minute carriage ride, you arrive at the Imperfect Violin.
Where would that be on the map, please?
Doo-doo.
That's a big city if that took 12 minutes, but okay. Okay.
You took the scenic route.
Oh yeah, I bet we did. So was it, we go past the fishmongers stalls on the wharf and the smell the dead flotsam and jetsam in the harbor.
So yeah, so what happens is it doesn't go through, the carriage has a specific route that it takes to go through town, which is why it takes long. If you had paid a premium, it would have been a direct shot.
Oh, okay. I thought I was asking for the private coach that would actually get us there, not the common bus.
Then that would be 1 gold piece.
I'll mark off a gold piece.
Okay, then you'll get there within like 5 minutes.
There we go. No, the Elven Queen, Her Majesty, does not travel with the bourgeoisie peasants.
Oh boy. All right, yeah. So the sign on the door is a violin that has like one string that's kind of broken. And as you enter there, you hear the music from the street. And as you enter, it's vibrant. There are people dancing. There's music playing. Drinks are flowing. It's actually really busy in here tonight. There's a bunch of shouting from different, like the patrons coming in and ordering drinks, and the bar wenches coming over and delivering. What would you like to do?
I'd like to get a good table, and is there someone greeting us when we walk in? Is this that kind of place where there's some maitre d'?
There are no open tables currently. This is more of like just a dive bar with music. No bouncer or anything like that in the front. As you enter, there's some find a spot. We'll get you some drinks in a minute. Five silver to drink. And they're just like rush into, like, people are drinking, having a good time. It's just chaos right now, but like good chaos. You know what I mean?
Okay, so all right. So it's not like bar brawl kind of chaos. It's actually they're moving and hustling because it's a popular place.
Yep.
Damn it! I wish it was a bar brawl kind of chaos.
You are in the middle of a fight for your life.
I'm surviving, dude. I'm a survivor. Question: do I take half damage because I'm a barbarian?
Did you rage?
You're
Can
not
I rage?
raging.
Can I
Yeah.
rage?
Yeah, you can rage, and as you do, like, as she starts to get rough with you, she's like, "Oh, you're one of them," and she goes, "I can do that too."
Oh God.
He did say Goliath,
Mm-hmm.
He did.
and it is death by snoo. So, yep, get your win your own fate. So, all right. Oh, yeah, we'll proceed in and look for some place to sit. And Silas, if you want to lead the way.
I'd start looking around and realize we're kind of overdressed, but I'm like, okay, fine, and I try to move through people at this point.
We are the upper crust slumming for the night.
Yeah, it's that uncomfortable. Like, you're trying to squeeze through people, and they keep bumping into you, and you feel very out of place here, Silas.
I would have felt even more out of place at the other place.
No.
You could have cast that "you take my half damage" thing.
No, that sounds horrible.
We both get beat up.
So I'll start actually, like, seeing if there's just chairs I can sit into at this point, even if it's like 3 that are together and there's other people at the same table.
Okay, yeah. There is not a single seat that is available currently. Like, it's just packed right now.
Anybody performing?
Yeah, there is a band performing right now.
Okay. Tap Silas on the hip and point toward the band.
Yes, what about them?
Move that direction.
I'd go forward then towards the band.
Vigo's not above elbowing people in the kneecaps to make them move aside for him.
Crank that shit back up. I was vibing.
I can't hear it, so I don't know how loud or quiet it is. I don't know why I can't hear it.
Yeah, there's no sound.
I can hear it. And
I can't hear anything.
I'm having a great time. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't hear it. Like, the music for Roll20 is just so finicky for me. It's tavern music from my playlist, though.
177_tavern_music.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so it's like, try to find some place we can stand for a little bit and just kind of keep an eye on the crowd and see if these people all look like they're locals. So did we walk into the local honky tonk bar or the local sailors bar or something like that, or it just look like something else where maybe some out of towners come in this place too?
And this is just like a little mix of everybody, and definitely all different types of races and things like that. More of a smattering than you expected to see this town, in all honesty. Mommy, Christian, you're ridiculous. Make perception checks at disadvantage. Everybody who's trying to listen in on these conversations to see any rumors, things like that.
I don't think I'm going to be doing much listening, but sure.
No, not you.
You're not there.
You're not there. You're getting.
That's my 5th bad roll of the night.
Yeah, that's.
5 out of 8, baby.
You gotta stop rolling, man.
Right?
He rolled great for his snoo.
Vigo rolls 2 17s.
Nice. Mel, are you back? If so, two perception checks, please.
How the fuck do you have plus 15 in perception, dude?
Hashtag cleric.
It's
Can you hear me now?
Yay, there's
Now
Mel.
we can. Hey, Mel, welcome back.
How do you do a perception?
Just roll
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah, you can either just click it
Disadvantage.
twice or click the disadvantage on the upper part of your character sheet.
Oh,
if you
there.
have that enabled.
I believe I enabled it on everybody. 25.
Two?
Very nice. No, you're good. You're good.
Nice job, Mel.
You have the disadvantage there. Very nice, Mel. All right, yeah.
Okay.
All these people with numbers in their additional perception over 1?
Right? What's
This
up with
doesn't
that?
feel right.
Vigo, you're kind of vibing to the music, but you do catch up a tiny little conversation about how rumor has it that Iandus has been killed in Raventown, and the others pick up that Archie's the one who did it. He's
didn't
making a play
do
for
it.
power.
The glove doesn't fit. So you must acquit.
That's why you had to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, if anything, I'd like to go ahead and, maybe chime into a conversation and say, yeah, we heard that too on the road. Isn't that amazing? But, what do people think is going to happen now?
Well, if Archie's anything like Iandus, it's just going to be just as bad.
I mean, is there a good outcome that, we could hope for?
The good outcome would be no Dragon Riders taking over.
That does sound like a really amazing thing, if that would happen. But obviously, we got it. But what do you guys? What do people think about the church? Won't the church hold things together, no matter who's in charge?
The church will be the church and do church things. Unfortunately, while some of us are okay with the current, is oligarchy the right word?
Is that it's a oligarchy is a group of people in power.
It's that's a very powerful system.
Theocracy.
Yeah, that's what you're
A
looking for.
theocracy. Thank you. We would prefer something a little less dramatic. Some people are fanatics for Bane, but I would say the majority of the town would be okay if they were replaced.
And I'm drawing a blank today. This evening, my friend, the high priest name is what? When's the last time you saw him? Do you expect him to give another fiery oratory sermon soon?
You mean the high priestess?
Yeah, I'm sorry. A little bit of a strong drink and a bit of a headache tonight. Yes, you're correct. When's the last time you've seen her give a good fiery oratory presentation?
She gave one just the other day, not too long ago. Unfortunately, there was a sacrifice from what I heard. I did not go to it.
Probably for the best.
Well, I mean, one must keep up appearances at all times. Whether no matter the strength of your beliefs or not, you wouldn't want to draw the wrong ire.
Yeah, best to stay away from the Bane worshippers if you can. If you're not as if you're
Fanatical?
not yes, thank you. That was the word I was looking for.
It's a good word to describe. I think some of them, but I mean, even in these dark times, I mean, if some sun should break through the clouds, then obviously we'd all, enjoy sitting in the sunlight, wouldn't we?
But of course, and even though like this bar is loud and crowded and whatnot, he is still very hushed when saying this.
Vigo is matching his tone, trying not to be heard more than 3 feet away and making sure no one's listening in.
No, doesn't appear to be anybody.
Yeah, what's this guy dressed like?
He's dressed in commoner garb. He had a long, hard day at work, and he's here to relax, take it easy, enjoy some music.
Oh, well, I would like to encourage him to relax and take it easy and appreciate his congenial personality and conversation. So I'd like to see him to at least one more round of drinks.
Yeah. Appreciate it, friend. Free ale is always welcome here.
Oh no, we can do better than ale, my friend. Come on, let's really toast something nice and large here. What do you have? What do you have?
To strangers that seem to be more than they are. To town members who need to be a little better. And to friends who will always be there for you.
To friends will always be there for you. To those who are more than they seem. This is a good toast. I like this one. So I will buy him his ale because that's what he wanted, but I'll also order a nice bottle of wine and hand it to him unopened and say, take that with you. Maybe it'll keep you warm and remember this night.
I'd appreciate it, friend. You sure you don't want payment?
No. Your conversation and company has been more than enough. I really enjoy meeting new friends around the town. What was your name again?
My name is Sigardia.
Sigardia. They call me Vigo, but it's a pleasure to meet you, Sigardia.
My friends call me Sig, so.
Really?
Yes.
That's an interesting name. Quite a character you are, and with such a unique name. I suppose that if I were to meet any other Sigs, they would possibly also be larger than life characters such as you.
I hope so. I have not met anyone who has a nickname of Sig, so I think I'm very unique in that aspect.
You know what? I agree as well. I think unique. It was a great way to describe yourself. So again, Sig, my friend, my new friend, enjoy your bottle of wine, enjoy your ale, and thank you so much for your conversation. I bid you a safe rest tonight, and hopefully the sun will shine down soon upon us.
I hope so as well. Enjoy your drinks, my friend. And he'll kind of like
thank you.
Wander off closer to the stage.
Not a problem. Kind of keep an eye on him a little bit. I'll take off 4 gold for the bottle of wine?
Yeah.
And 1 more silver for the ale.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, turn back to Mel and say, well, it seems that dastardly Archie, in a bid for power, has murdered Iendis in a cruel and vile way, which just seems to be the way of their kind, just always turning on each other. And I mean, how happy I am that maybe we'll see the sun soon. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I do want to make sure that I use the sending stone, which goes back to Raedra, to send her the message that Palor is needed in our current town, in Crathe, soon.
She will respond with, I already have people on their way, and to the other cities as well, for when the takeovers need to occur.
Good. Okay. Can I send back, or is it just a one day thing?
One a day thing.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm happy with that. Okay, good. Anything else of note or notice? Do I see anyone working the crowd in my profession?
With your 17, no. However, Silas and Mel definitely notice that there is somebody kind of walking around and being very sneaky, loosening coin purses, swiping a gold or two from a table here or there.
Okay. In a subtle way, which Vigo always is trying to be subtle, with a little sleight of hand, if either one of them points it out to me, I will flash whatever sign that says we're off limits. And then I will do a quick check to make sure that neither of my companions nor I have lost anything.
I would have pointed them out subtly, probably.
Yes.
Pounding Vigo on the shoulder and pointing, look over there, that guy.
Yeah. As he is making his rounds and he looks at you, Vigo, and you give him, the sign, and he does a curt little nod and continues like on the opposite direction.
We're fine. Okay. Good. I don't have to blink stab anybody tonight.
Yeah, you missed the
that
fight in the
was fun.
church.
Yes, I did, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay avoiding the combat for a little while. I already talked to Sig's goddess twice. I don't need to do it a third time. So, okay.
Which Moon and I have come up with what she looks like, by the way.
Oh, all right, cool.
I'm curious.
You would have seen this in the church, so he did not respond to me prior to me describing her coming down and grabbing the ashes. An elvish Morticia from the Addams Family movie.
Fair. Yep.
It's kind of perfect, actually.
That makes great sense. Okay. Did Sig and let's see. Oh, is the band just a band, or is it like a bard traveling around? What are we working with here?
It's just a band.
Okay, so like a house band.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Any other entertainers seem to be in the crowd? Like I said, I'm kind of looking for bards.
There are none others in the crowd currently.
Okay. All right. I'm satisfied that we've found the information we need. And let's see. Yeah, so I've got what I need. We don't need to hang around any longer unless Mel or Silas want to do that.
I'm good for now.
I think it's good.
Okay. We'll step back outside, and if I need to find a runner to go, hey, I want a private carriage. So we'll spend money.
Yep. A silver piece for the runner, and then 1 gold for the carriage.
Not a problem.
You make your way back to the going back to the inn.
We'll go back to the owl.
Yeah.
The romantic owl.
Yep. All right, perfect. You make your way back to the romantic owl. Get ready to settle down for the night. Anybody else want to do anything before bedtime?
Are we really gonna stay there? Are we worried?
No. I've been assured by my friends that everything will be fine for us.
Okay.
And then when we walk in, would like to look around the room to see if I'm seeing people I'm expecting to see in place.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Polite nods in general directions.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll head up to the room and lock the door.
Perfect. Anyone else do anything for the night?
Was Dooney okay on our walk back?
Dooney does not walk back with you. Dooney is there until the morning.
I stayed until close to planning to walk back for him, so I'm there until they kick me out.
Yeah.
And when he does come back, I'm like, okay, I guess I thought they would have seen him, but okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry, honey. He paid for the night, and I mean the night.
Is that night with a K?
I mean, yes.
So I just met him on the road. I'm not quite used to him yet. Thank you, and you have a pleasant evening, madame.
If you want, you can go check on him to make sure he is okay, but I would assume he is.
Wrong
I
assumption.
generally leave him to his devices,
That is fair.
like his sphere. In this case, there's 2 spheres in his spear. In that case, have a pleasant evening.
And you as well. I hope next time you will partake in some of the enjoyment.
We shall see.
All right. And you are the last one to leave as she locks up behind you.
Ah, fantastic.
All right. Anyone else do anything before nighttime? All right. Eric will go over what Mood is doing during the day. But for right now, I think as you go to bed and you wake up in the morning, everyone except for Dunny feeling refreshed, energized, ready to go. We'll stop there tonight.
Good plan.
Alright.
Thank you, sir.
But yeah. So yeah, so Dunny, you are at 1 hit point, and you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to bed. Or rather,
Go to bed.
To bed.
But yeah, we'll pick up there next week, folks.
That was a good session.
So
It was.
it was fun.
I
Danny
disagree
gonna
because I didn't
be-
get to fight anything.
Good for a while, like with looking for fights.
I see him going there again tonight.
No, no. Just because I want to fight doesn't mean I want to get beat up.
So wait, you're saying he's like a sailor in the Philippines?
Does that woman have a penis?
You don't recall?
No, she did not.
Okay.
But she took liberties with you, Dunny, that you were not used to.
Liberty is what I named my wiener.
You know, I was not ready for Dooney gets pegged in our session. I was not ready for that.
Well, I wasn't the one that said that, just saying.
Look,
You said liberties, and I'm like, all right, that you're not
Yeah.
used to. And like, you know, like I did the math.
I didn't want sex. I wanted a fight.
Well, you got
That's all I
And
wanted.
more.
But you
No
got
death
your
by
fight.
snoo.
You got your fight. I mean, if you want to actually like do combat, we could have done combat.
Nah, it's all right.
You could have had a sword fight with her.
He would have needed Bertha's opposite there on that one. Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno. All right, thank you, sir. Very
Yes.
enjoyable evening tonight, and kudos to Silas and Sig for handling that church so well
Yes.
without
That
knowing
was
what they've done.
insane.
That was awesome. Really nice job,
That
guys.
was awesome.
I'm proud. I'm proud of both of you. For the record, I honestly and Vigo honestly, neither one of us thought that would happen.
I had
It's
There's a
more
reason
like,
to believe that.
I would not have sent you in there like that if I actually thought that was a risk of sending you guys in like that. So I'm impressed. Getting to the mayor is going to be an interesting little challenge, but I think we can handle that too. So for next week's consideration, Vigo might make a nighttime trip over to go check out the mayor's house and see if there's a way to get in contact with him, but still trying to figure out if I want to do it through some kind of messenger service. I'll work on that though. So just so you know something, just so you got something to think about for next week.
Yeah.
That might be a nighttime scouting trip.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
All right, thanks
Yo,
again. Had a lot of fun, everybody, and everybody have a great week and stay safe.
Yep. I'll see you
Good night,
tomorrow, Vigo, as Casric.
Yes.
I'll see y'all next week.
Sounds good. We're gonna
Feel
go
my
raid.
rise.
We're gonna go raid True Phoenix. He is playing
Oh, he's
Ghost
still
Recon.
streaming.
Yeah, he is.
Give me a second. Let me jump into your stream.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll go right over
Surprised he's
there.
still streaming.
Do you think he's gonna end soon?
I don't know.
Let's say if you think so, we'll hit up Pizza or Elon Tusk Hardcore. Playing some WoWs. Alrighty, let's go. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for playing. I hope you guys had fun tonight. I'm gonna see you lovely folks tomorrow. With
Bye.
either with Yawning Portal, or if that happens to fall through because we're stuck with 4 people right now, I'll probably be playing more Command & Conquer Red Alert 3.
Good luck to
Worst-
your son to recover soon.
Yeah, I got him all strapped up with that freaking knee brace. So, and then worst case scenario, as soon as you'll see me, will be Wednesday with Mel.
What did he actually do? If I can ask for 10 seconds.
He was on top of his aunt's couch, playing on the back of it like he shouldn't, and fell onto his knee and pulled his meniscus.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
All right, good luck to him.
Here we go.
Poor guy. All right.